Tell me again what was to confirm.
Confirmer.
Confirmer, confirmer. To explore.
Explorer.
Explorer. Good. So these end er now. Confirmer, explorer. What was to see?
Boire.
Voir. And to finish?
Finir.
Finir. Good. And these verbs end ir. No, they sound quite different because we have the oi combination in voir, giving us wa. Voir, finir. But they are the same type of verb. Let's say they are ending ir in their to form, to see, voir, to finish, finir. And we saw another ending, no? What was to wait, related to attend?
Attendre.
Attendre. So we have a lot to think about here, no? We have the en in the middle that gives us a nasal sound, and then the re on the end, which kind of gets swallowed into the d. Attendre.
Attendre.
Attendre. So that's to wait, and that ends re. So those are the three ways we can end a verb in its to form in French: er, ir, or re. The er verb ending I mentioned is the most common in French, and in fact all new verbs coming into the French language, become er verbs, verbs that end e, like in confirmer. So for example, to Google is google, google.
Google.
You pulled a face, but how do you say that in Spanish?
Googlear.
Of course,
Yes.
right? So it's the same as Spanish, no? Googlear.
Yes.
So how would you say, I can Google it? I can Google it.
Je peux le googler.
Very good. Je peux le googler. We could have zapper from the English to zap. No, and this is often used for changing the TV channel, to zap the TV. Zapper. So how would you say, can I change the channel? For this you would just say, can I zap?
Puis-je saper?
Puis-je zapper? Very good for remembering this older form of puis-je when we make the questions. But with a verb like zapper, which is kind of informal, a new kind of colloquial word, it might sound a little odd to make this more formal way of making the questions. No, with the inversion, which is slightly more formal. So maybe more commonly you would just say, I can change, I can zap.
Peux-je saper?
But I can. The inversion is what's formal, no? Puis is an old formal form, but the inversion is formal as well. And we can't ever say peux-je. That doesn't exist in French, no? It's always puis-je.
Je peux saper?
Je peux zapper. Je peux zapper. What was again the word for it?
Le.
Le. Good. And the word for them?
Le. Le.
Very good. That's les. No, we don't hear that s, but the e does sound different. We get le and le. So we got the plural with an s. No, like we do in English. So what was the word for door? Like porto.
Porte.
We could also hear porte in some French accents. Porte, porte. And doors, all we have to do is add an s onto that. Doors.
Porte.
Good. Sounds the same, doesn't it? Port. Sounds the same. So we get portes. No, but we don't hear that last s. So port can be door or doors to the ear. How would you say mobile phone, portable?
Portable.
Portable. Mobiles.
Portable.
Friend, as in my friend.
Ami.
Ami, friends.
Ami.
Ami. But here we have amis. Give me again, I want it. I want it.
Je le veux.
Je le veux. So this refers to a masculine noun we've mentioned or are thinking about, no, this le, like le portable, or something general, like, I want it to happen. But what if we mean a feminine thing, like la bicyclette, the bicycle, when we say I want it? How would that be? I want it, but we mean la bicyclette.
Je la veux.
Je la veux. So we said how the word for it was the same as the word for the. No, le café, la porte, and then le or la for it. So you will have to watch out when you're speaking that you don't automatically go to le for it if you are talking about something specific, a noun, one of those words we can put the in front of. You will have to check quickly if you are referring to a masculine or a feminine noun. If you use le when you are actually referring to something feminine, you might confuse somebody and leave them wondering what you're talking about. How would you say I want them?
Je les veux.
Je les veux. So here in the plural, when we mean them, we don't care about the gender. It's all les, les. Whether we mean feminine things or masculine things, it doesn't matter. We only have les, les, for them. And we have said how the word for it is the same as the word for the. No, and this also counts for the word them. The word for them is also the same as the word for the, which means we have a plural the in French. So give me the mobile phone. The mobile,
Le portable.
le portable. The mobiles, the mobile phones, how would that be?
Les portables.
Very good. Les portables. No, so here we can hear that we are in the plural only because of that different E sound that we have in les, les. So we have a plural, the, les, the, les portables. What was the door?
La porte.
La porte. Good. So this is a feminine word. No, we have la porte. But we know in the plural we don't care that it's feminine. No, them is always les. So the doors,
Les portes.
les portes. So again, porte with an S and porte in the singular sound the same, but we know we are in the plural because we have les portes rather than la porte. What was to wait again? Connected to attending, to attend.
Attendre.
Attendre. So emphasizing much more the en, no, and the accent does fall there as well, will help you fall into the next sound. You're concentrating on the next sound, no, the DRE, which is making you pronounce it too much.
Attendre.
So concentrate much more on the en in the middle, attendre, and try to fall into the
Attendre.
Good. I can wait for him. I can wait for him.
Je peux l'attendre.
Je peux l'attendre. Can I wait for him?
Puis-je l'attendre?
Puis-je l'attendre? So puis-je is formal, no? Not because it's an old form of the verb, but because we are inverting. So if we want it to be more informal, around friends, for example, how would we say that? Can I wait for him or her?
Je peux l'attendre?
Very good. Je peux l'attendre. Can I wait for them?
Je peux les attendre?
Je peux les attendre. So here we have the reappearing of the S, which sounds like a Z here between vowels, no, as S's do when they come between vowels in both French and English. And this phenomenon of hearing this S pop back up is actually called liaison. This is a liaison in grammatical terminology in French. So this is the official term for what happens when a silent consonant resurfaces on a following word beginning with a vowel. And I mentioned how this happens not just because we follow a silent consonant with a word beginning with a vowel, but also because those two words are connected strongly in the meaning they create. We saw how to wait for them, to await them, to invite them are very connected in meaning, so we liaise there. We've seen how the words for my and friend, when we say, for example, my friend, are also very connected. So again, we liaise there. We have mon with a silent N, but mon ami. My friend can wait for you.
Mon ami peut te attendre.
Te, and then attendre What happens there?
T'attendre.
Good, they contract, no? Mon ami peut t'attendre. How would the friend be? The friend.
L'ami.
L'ami. We have le, but this contracts with ami, L apostrophe ami. L'ami. How would you say the friends?
L'ami.
We saw we have a plural the
Ah,
in French, no?
Ok. Les amis.
Les amis. Les amis. Very good. So here we have a liaison not only because of the fact that ami begins with a vowel, but because the and friends in the friends are two very connected, interdependent words in the same way that my friend, your friend were. And again, it's something that in many other languages, the friends, is also just one word. So, les amis.